What's going on, Coach? Hey, let me ask something. Do you need help setting up your practice schedules for this summer? Well, if you do, I've got you covered. Coming up next. Hey, Coach Mackey here, and welcome to my channel. If this is the first time visiting my channel, let me tell you what it's about. Football. So if you like that, stick around because that's what we talk about. And today, we're going to be talking about something really simple, summer installs or summer practice, because we are all in the summer period right now, and we have conditioning, we have weightlifting, and we have a little bit of time to install our offense or defense or just practice what we're doing. And I've had several of y'all reach out and be like, hey, Coach Mackey, how do you set that up? And I wanted to walk you through how we kind of structure our practices. Now, we are a one platoon team, meaning we have different days. So if we have 4 days, a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that's what we go. We have offense 2 days and defense 2 days. So this is the 2 days for offense, and this is what we talk about. But first, before I get into the sharing and show you how we break it down, if you find this valuable, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the YouTube algorithm, lets me know that, hey, this is actually worthwhile to talk about and everything like that. So if you could, just go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Now let's get into the screen share. So what we do is we have 45 minutes. That is what we have, 45 to 50 minutes. And we break that down into 3 certain columns, what I like to do. 15 minutes of indie, 15 minutes of run-oriented stuff, and 15 minutes of pass-oriented stuff. And it becomes very important that you get your scripting down. Even in the summer, you should be scripting everything out so that you have a plan and you can keep everybody on that plan. All right. So within those 15 minutes of indie, I have certain drills that I like to do, and everybody has certain drills. And here's the key point. Make sure that these 3 drills that you do, because it's 3 periods, 5 minutes each, you do them every single day. Don't change the drills up every other practice. We want to get good at certain things. So what do we want to get good at from a quarterback's perspective, since I coach quarterbacks? So the first one is rapid fire. Rapid fire. And please forgive my handwriting. Well, what is that? Well, we like to throw a lot of key screens. So we will line up a quarterback here and a quarterback opposite, and I'm right here, and I'm just pitching him 5 or 6 balls. He's catch, turning, and throwing them. Catch, turn, and throwing them, trying to get the ball out as fast as he can so that we're repping and getting good at catching and throwing the quick screens. That is a huge part of our offense, and that is what we are going to be doing. Wide receiver-wise, what they're doing is they're working on stance and starts, because that is a big thing. Offensive line-wise, this first 5 minutes, they are also working on stance and starts, bird dogging and taking those steps for everything. So that's what we're doing the first time. The second is we are working on rollouts. So I am diving into the rollout game this year. That is what we're working on. Really getting depth on the rollout, turning our shoulder, staring at the guy, throwing it, because it's something new for the quarterbacks. So we have to rep this, and we rep this going to the right for 2.5 minutes, and we work this going to the left 2.5 minutes. Wide receivers, they're working on their route of the day, whatever their route is. Usually for us, we split them up inside, outside. Inside guys are working the stick concept. Outside guys are working the, there we go. Outside guys are working the snag. So that's what the wide receivers are doing. Offensive line, they are working on pulls. We're doing a lot of gap schemes kind of stuff. So we're working on pulls and things like that for that second part. And then for the third part, I am working on dropbacks. We have a couple of dropbacks. So I'm just going to call this footwork. Okay. And what that means is I'm really working on, I stumbled upon it last year, the drop back pedal type skill from Phil Longo, and we're diving all into it. The quarterbacks liked it last year. It looked good. It really helped us see the whole field instead of turning our shoulder and looking and all of that stuff. So we're working on that. And I want the ball to be out on that third step. So it's push, plant, or put. So I'm pushing off on my right. I'm backing with my left, planting with my right, throwing. That's all we're doing. I want to get them in that rhythm of getting the ball out fast, especially on the quick game, because we're really majoring in stick, corner, snag, all of that stuff. Get the ball out fast. For wide receivers, we're working now over catching the ball over the shoulder. Really working on it, looking it in, and everything like that on the long balls, because we have some of those. And then the offensive line, they're working on the combos, down blocks, things like that. That is for the first 5 minutes. So again, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Whatever your drills are, they have to stay the same. You cannot change them up after every single practice because that messes them up. We want to get the reps. So what are your high quality 3 drills you want to run every single day? Okay. Then we go over to the run game. Now this is a run game / RPO type stuff, what we're working on. So we have got run game 1 RPO. So whatever that is, it could be inside zone for you working on RPO, reading the end. It can be an inside zone, reading the linebacker. It could be pin and pull or buck sweep. This is our RPO for number 1. Then we're running run game 2 RPO. So what we have tagged as a staff, what our main run 1 and our main run 2 is, we have RPOs built on it. That's what we are doing right there, getting those reps in them. So usually this one right here is reading an end. This one right here is reading a linebacker. That's what we're doing. And then for right here, we've got some kind of jet sweep action or something with motion, reading the safeties. So this is just going to be motion right here, okay? And usually for us, this run period involves the quarterbacks, the running backs, and the wide receivers because we've got RPO stuff going on. What the offensive line is doing for this 15 minutes right here is they're repping every single run that we have against a front, whether it's an even front on Tuesday, then odd front on Thursday, or they're repping against blitzes. We're going through all of our runs, all of our possibilities that we could see on bags, on dummies, something, so that they're getting those mental reps so they know what the fronts and everything is like that. Then on passes, we have routes on air here, quick. We have routes on air here, drop back. And then we have our team period right here. We're not very big on 7-on-7. I hate 7-on-7. So what we're doing here is we're working on one-word plays or tempo, kind of the bandit drill, moving up and down, doing things like that. For the quick game, so we would do a quick game on Tuesday and another quick game on Thursday, a quick drop back on Tuesday and another one on Thursday. And that's how we get all of these reps over and over and over again. And this is how we can structure our summer practice so that by the time fall comes in, we've got about 80% of our offense already installed, and then we got a little bit more time to put stuff in and we start refining. This right here is what is our 80% of our offense that we want, and we put it in. Now, you can do the same thing for your defense. I will do that in another live. I appreciate y'all being here. Chase, Mario, Anthony, what's going on, guys? Again, if you found this valuable, please give it a thumbs up. And until next time, let's continue to mash the spread, score points, and have fun. I will see y'all later.